And we are back to the TechLounge studio here at the Intel booth in Hall 3 at the Mobile World Congress 2015. I just got this amazing, well, it's not a coffee, it's a hot chocolate with strawberry vanilla flavor. Because we have this amazing smart coffee maker, chocolate maker machine. We need to do a video.
Because everything should have a Core i7 in it is basically the point, right?
It has a Core i7 in there?
It has a Core i7. It has a Core i7. A Core i7 made your coffee. It has like milk that's made of powder, but the i7 made it delicious, right?
Wow, it's fast. This chocolate is so fast, I tell you that. We still have to do a video of this. Seriously, this coffee maker is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And, you know, I'm listening to this sound of this coffee maker all day long. It has just, whenever it makes this coffee or a chocolate, it has the same soundtrack. And I was wondering where this is coming from, because it sounds like it comes from any big booth. No, it's a goddamn coffee machine here around the corner. So we're definitely gonna do a hands-on on this. But let's talk about our next guest. It's Plätke. He's the product manager of Microsoft, a product marketing manager of Microsoft. And that's what it's all about. We're going to talk about products, and we're definitely going to talk about the two devices that you launched 2 days ago.
Yeah, Monday.
Monday
morning.
It's Wednesday.
Yes,
Monday.
Yeah, Monday morning.
So here they are. It's a new Lumia 640, and we have the 640 XL.
Yes, it's true. Yes, we have it here.
Tell us a little bit about this.
Okay, we can start with the 640. Here's the 640, affordable smartphone. It's a 5-inch display, wonderful HD display, 5-inch.
Let's see if we can get this into the camera. Hold on a second.
Yeah. And which camera we can? This one, this one, this one.
This is going to be the one.
Yeah. It's in blue color. Yeah, it's a Lumia. It's a Lumia with blue colors, with colorful. We have orange, we have white, we have the new blue. And
let's try to use this one here.
Oh. It's funny because it's a shiny plastic, which usually I'm suspicious of, but it's not really picking up the fingerprints that much, which is nice.
Yeah, we have the colorfuls and the 640 we have in glossy, and that's amazing. And we have changeable covers.
Ooh.
Look at this.
And that's amazing because you can change when you say, okay, I'm serious. And when I go to work, I have the black
I'm
one.
always serious.
But then when I go in the evening or so, I can have a white one, the orange one, or the blue one.
And I see that there's also a removable battery.
Yeah, it's a removable battery. You can go to the battery. You can go to micro SD card. You can put micro SD card. We have 8 GB internal memory. We have 1 GB RAM.
And what can I see over here? Can we just zoom in on this? Can we please stay with this camera?
It's dual SIM. Both devices, XL and also the 640, have dual SIM versions. We have the dual SIM in the 3G dual SIM, and also we have 3G LTE dual SIM versions.
That's pretty amazing.
Perfect.
Plus, the cool thing about this device is it also comes at a price point where it makes it very, very affordable.
Yeah, it's absolutely affordable. We have, say, the price point for the 640 3G. We have a price point from 195 euros, and the LTE version it's nearly 180 euros.
Okay.
And the XL, we have a price point, the 3G version, by 220 euros. It's very affordable. And when we have some hardware and software stuff coming from the high-end devices.
Right. And especially, I mean, the screen is absolutely gorgeous. Tell us a little bit about the screen.
Yeah, that's an
IPS display.
It's an IPS display. We have a 5-inch display, HD display. We have our clear black display.
Yes.
When you look on the blacks on the display, it's amazing.
Let me just switch over. Look at the black here.
Yeah.
This looks really cool.
And the
viewing angles.
And this technology comes from our high-end devices, and now we have the affordables, and that's amazing. We have a 8-megapixel camera on the back, the rear camera, 8 megapixels, with a flash. It's very good.
Yeah.
Well, that's where we tend to see the downfall in the mid-range is the camera performance.
Yeah.
You know, you can always automatically tell if you paid less than $200 or even $400 for a device when you kind of see the photo quality.
Yes. But we do more. We have a great hardware with the 8 megapixel camera, but we have also our Lumia camera here. This is the latest version of Windows Phone 8.1, and then the 8.1 with the Daemon update, they have also the Lumia camera. Lumia camera at the moment, it's coming to 1520, to 830, and 930 to our high ends. And now it's also coming here to our affordable smartphones.
So that means I can also do the 4K recordings with it?
Not the 4K recording.
But I can do the shadow processing, right?
Yes, you can.
That's
You can
really
do.
cool.
We call it rich capture.
Yeah,
We took a lot of pictures, put it together, and afterwards you can turn on your flash. I can show you. Maybe I have some photos here.
So actually, I was with Nokia. Microsoft. they brought me on the high roller in Las Vegas during CES, and so I had my Lumia, and then they gave me the Lumia with denim. And it was surprising the difference in camera, because the 930 already has a killer camera. Yeah. But then with the denim update, it was just so much better. Yeah. And the ability to customize exactly how much flash was on my face, I thought I looked gorgeous for having not slept in Las Vegas for a week.
Yeah, that's true. Can we see the display?
Come on, I can hold it. So
yes.
You can just.
I hope the camera roll. And we see here a beautiful picture. And then afterwards, after we taken 2 pictures, put it together, and afterwards I can open it with rich capture. It's hard.
I'll just try to do it.
So,
okay, here we go.
And then I can say customized, and that's the perfect picture. Yeah. When you see this, but you can say, hey, I want to have no flash, right? Yeah. Or I can have with the flash. So there we go. But that's too light. And when I go here, it's too dark. But in the middle, when I say, okay, so that's perfect. Then that's a perfect picture.
That's an amazing post-processing feature, right?
And that's amazing when you think about it. You're going in a restaurant and you want to have a picture or take a photo from your friend. And it's a little bit dark in the restaurant, and then take the picture,
try it again.
And then test it. Okay, I use a flash or I use no flash. We take both. We take a picture with flash, without flash, and then afterwards we can check this. Hey, what's the deal? Also, when I go,
can we stick with this phone, please?
When I go back, I have another picture. Let me have a look. We do the same with HDR. I can manage this. Wow. It's normal, and then I put the HDR, and then I have more colorful in the picture. And that's amazing. It's coming to a device. They cost 160 euros.
That's
really cool.
That's definitely been one of the strengths of the Lumia line, has been the camera.
Yeah. And we have a strong relationship with size. And the best is when we have a look on our XL, the 640 XL, we have size optics here. Okay. It's a 5.7 inch display, also HD display. And when you go on the back, we have a 13 megapixel camera with size optics. And size optics are, at the moment, we have only in our high-end devices. But now we have here, in a great hardware, an affordable hardware, we have a size optics also then. And
that's amazing. Now, at the Microsoft booth, or even actually in the Nokia booth before, there was always that amazing cut where you could actually see all the different layers of glass that are involved in the Carl Zeiss lens. I remember at the last event, there was actually one for the 1520, and so it's actually so many different layers of glass. It's actually one of the more complicated camera lenses that I've ever seen.
Yeah, we have here in our booth. We have our colleagues from Zeiss also there. We have a microscope, and then we can see the details in their optics. And we have 5 to 6 lenses in optic. One is glass, and the other ones is in plastic. And it's so a tiny little piece of great hardware. That's amazing, and it's coming from the top, from our high ends now also in our affordable smartphones.
Yeah, that's actually really great to hear that it's coming down to the mid-range, because the thing about the landscape right now in cameras on any smartphone, I mean, Samsung's come out with a really great fast lens on their S6 and S6 Edge, but even like Asus has a 3x zoom, right? They're doing the flat glass zoom within their handset. I mean, Samsung did their like the actual ridiculous optical zoom that no one's going to do, and so there's so many different options right now within the entire ecosystem. But in the mid range, it's almost being overlooked.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But we want give this opportunity for our customers to have an affordable price point, also a great hardware, great software. Also the XL is coming with the Lumia camera, and then I can have the moments with the Lumia moments.
I'm sorry, I'm totally missing out on it because I'm just playing around with it.
I was like, what happened to Sasha? He's geeking out on the camera.
To take some photos.
Yes, of course. And you know what's really interesting is what I love about this is I think the autofocus got much faster. The shutter speed is much faster.
Yeah.
And what's also interesting, you're even recording a little bit, right? I'm taking a picture, and so it started to record, some more pictures, like for half a second or so, or for a second, and I can choose the right picture then.
Yeah, that's Lumia Moments.
Yeah,
we launched it. We launched it last year with the 930, and it's coming also here to our affordables. Not in 4K, it's full HD, but it's amazing. You can. I also have samples here.
Yeah, I always really like that when you're going through the gallery and then you're kind of moving it and then you crisp up, right?
Yeah,
it's cool.
That's living imaging. We call it imaging. When you take a picture, we record before you come to take the picture. We're recording half second the video, and when you look at the gallery, this video, then have a small, the movement before the comment, and then you can see when you shake your hands or so, you have a little bit of movement, and it's nice. You have living in the picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. I love that.
Okay, can we see?
Let's take this camera here.
This camera is better.
Yeah, look at this.
So you see a movie. So and then open the movie. Tip on the display, and then
you can see it over there on the screen.
Yes, and then when you have open, maybe can we see this? Then here, select the moment. Over shoulders. So.
There we go.
And then we have here. It's a little bit loading. So, and now I can see the whole video, and I can single step to all the pictures and can say, hey, this is an amazing picture, save it, you have in your camera roll, and you have a full quality picture from a video. Also,
this is something that you introduced with the denim update, right?
Yes. It's in the Lumia camera and with the Lumia Moments. Also, I can create action shot. So I can select the frames and the time, and then say yes, and thinking a little bit, and then you see movements into the picture. And
this is really cool.
And that's easy, and it's coming from the video.
Yeah.
There. Now I can see it. You can play around. You can select single pictures. That's nice.
That's pretty cool.
And it's only tap when you have the video. Only tap longer on the shutter button, and then the video it's recording.
Yeah. So, you know what I also love about in general, besides all the great features that you brought from the high-end range now onto an entry-level device. What I think was really interesting, and I actually also talked to Greg Sullivan from Microsoft about this yesterday, is the way how you steered up the entry-level market, how you basically, in my opinion, created the entry-level market, created a new definition for the entry-level market, which basically is anything that goes below $200, 200 euros, doesn't mean that you deserve to get a cheap device in terms of really creating a crappy experience. No, but bringing the same experience that you know from a 500, 600, 700 euros or dollar device into the entry-level segment. Yeah. Yes, you know, we need to have some limitations when it comes, for example, to the megapixel of the cameras and to the displays. But right now we're talking full HD displays here. Yeah, right. We're talking IPS displays in this price range, and amazing cameras and all the camera features. So I think this is what the most dynamics on these smartphone markets right now are happening in this price range. And you guys started, especially with the 500 series.
Yes,
right?
yeah, of course. We launched this year the 400 series, also affordable, and where we launched the first Lumia. We say Lumia, it's stands for performance and stands for a family. And when I buy a Lumia, it's a high end or it's affordable or it's a lower device, I know Lumia, it's quality. Lumia, it's a hardware quality, it's software quality, and we want to have this in not only in the high end, also in the low end and mid range, of course.
You know, one of the interesting things about the job that we do is we review a ton of smartphones, and our friends are always asking for advice, or people from the internet are always asking, you know, I'm looking for a budget device for a novice user. Yeah. My dad, someone who's not interested in technology, and my go-to recommendation has always been a Lumia, right? Something in the 500 or 600 series, because I'm a Windows Phone user, and I really like the experience. It's very linear, and it's like very heavily customizable now that you have the small icons and that you have the transparencies that you can kind of like set up the photo. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's kind of like when they go, really, you want me to go Windows Phone? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Because Android, when I look at my friends who aren't really techie, I'm like, what does your home screen look like? What is going on here? Like, they'll end up moving an icon or like moving like the phone button, and they don't know how to make a phone call. And I'm like, you wouldn't take 15 minutes to set it up. They're like, no. And I guess like 3 months later, I still see they have no phone call button, and they make phone calls daily.
and it's easy to use. Absolutely easy to use. And we say, when you buy a Lumia, you are familiar with Windows when you have a Windows device, when you have a Windows PC, and also coming later with Windows 10, you have a family look and feel, and that's amazing. And it's also when you go to the menu, it's not so techy when with the settings and all together. It's very familiar in all our devices.
But still,
and it's easy to use.
But still, you can turn it in a very, very customized phone and a very personalized phone in just a minute or so. Yeah. When you're logging in with your Microsoft account, when you're logging in with your Facebook account, your home screen of the Lumia comes to life and is getting personalized right away. There's no other phone, no other operating system in the world that can do this, right? And that you really have to give them credit for this. And it's much easier, to move a couple of these tiles around than to set up a widget on an Android or to... Well, you can't do anything on iOS anyways. Yeah.
set the device personal. It's every device. It's personal. I have one device is looking others than the others, and that's my personal one. I when I have the phone, I want to see my personal. It's not looking the same than others, and that's also we say, okay, we want to have colors in our devices because. This is my phone. I see it, and it's not the same black or white or the same colors than we have the others. When I go outside and I see a wonderful yellow or blue or orange, and I say, hey, that's a Lumia, and that's family.
Yeah. My 930 is lime green. It's the bright one. Yeah, I know. Everyone's always jealous.
I have an orange one.
You have an orange one.
I still have to admit. My favorite is still the 1020. I will never forget what it did to my life in terms of how it changed the way that I'm using a smartphone camera. You remember, I went to event events only with a 1020.
Yeah.
No video camera, no DSLR, right? And then I was covering the whole event. Did the videos on the 1020, did all the pictures on the 1020, and posted it onto YouTube, proper 1080p with optical image stabilization. Amazing pictures that I took. I can only recommend you guys. Right? We still have. That was actually the very last Nokia World back in 2013 in Abu Dhabi, and you will find when you just type in Sascha Pallenberg and Abu Dhabi into Google, you will find an album of this, right? And you will see pictures. I actually even have versions of it for a 3 desktop screen setup. You can see pictures that I took with the Lumia 1020, and it's like 5,300 by something. Amazing pictures from a mosque, and so
I just want to say what he's really trying to say right now is that National Geographic gave him an award for those photos.
And National Geographic gave me an award for the picture that I took in the Grand
That's really
Mosque
where he's going
in
with
Abu
this.
Dhabi. just to let you know. Thank you, Nicole, for bringing it up.
You bring it up every day.
I'm too humble to say this in front of camera. But you know what? That's what it is. You're getting this experience for the very first time, right? And you see what you're getting out of this, and how the image quality is. No one believes you that this was, especially back in 2013, that this was taken with a phone.
Yeah. And the thing that I want to bring up right now is that because I know on Twitter I'm going to get slammed if I don't revisit this topic, that I said that I really loved the Lumia lineup for entry level, right? And for people who don't know how to use it. But I have to caveat that is that I'm a power user, right? I'm an extremely aggressive, I need everything. And it needs to be productive, and I can't compromise on anything. And we have all of the latest smartphones in our office, and it's like, oh, which flagship do I want to go on to today, right? But I still carry a 930 around because the Microsoft applications allow me to be productive still, right? And I am a Windows user, right? So I have, OneDrive is amazing, right? Yeah. And you pushed it on me.
I did.
You did.
I sold it to you. Well, see, and it works.
In a continuous daily way where he was like, hey, have you checked my OneDrive? I was like, oh my God, dude.
And you know why? How this started? And it was, again, because of pictures. Because the OneDrive web interface is, when you look at Dropbox, when you look at Box, when you look at Google Drive, this, compared to OneDrive, they look like they're coming from the 90s, to be honest. OneDrive looks beautiful. When you're sharing albums, it just looks gorgeous.
It's modern and seamless, and the smartphone to desktop is perfect.
That's true. But productive, we launched also with the 630 and 630 XL. We have an offer for all the buyers from these two devices. You can have Office for 1 year. Office 365 personal for 1 year.
Oh, fantastic.
That's crazy.
And personal means not only on the device, also on a tablet or a tablet, a Windows tablet, an iPad or Android tablet, and also a PC or a Mac. You buy a Lumia and then a 630, and then you have a license for a Mac or PC. You have an office license,
and
for
you're
1
getting
year.
unlimited OneDrive storage with it.
One terabyte.
Which is basically 1 terabyte. I tell you that.
1 terabyte. And that's an amazing offer for 1 year.
Because we're talking here about a price point of around 160 euros for the entry-level version. So the license for Office 365 Personal a year is roughly about, I think, 69
euros.
So I think it's an absolute bargain, right? I love that.
And this is for productivity. It's amazing.
Yes.
By Lumia, you have the newest software on your PC. When we have updates about the Office, you can have all the updates. You have 1 terabyte. Amazing. How many costed 1 terabyte in the cloud memory? That's an amazing offer.
Absolutely. And you know what? I have to tell you that once again, I love the black version. I just love the feel of it. This kind of matte plastic or polycarbonate or however we want to define or name it. it's just gorgeous. It looks great.
Yeah.
And I'm actually digging this kind of like blue shiny one because it almost has this like transparency on it, like it's
we have a transparent ring, and when you have lights, the lights is going here to this ring.
Oh, it's like a little race car.
Yes.
Oh,
and this is on the glossy ones, also in orange and also on the white one. The 640 white one, it's also in glossy, and the 630 XL, the color ones are in matte.
So when are these on the market? Like when will I be able to buy these?
At the moment, we have no dedicated date for starting market, but it's coming, maybe coming in April. So, but we have no dedicated date at the moment. But it's coming as fast as we can.
That's Q2, beginning of Q2
Yes.
to the middle of Q2.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to say then. It's going to be really interesting to try them out and to see once again how you constantly extending the Lumia line, right? I mean, right now we have a portfolio of 10 devices or so.
Yes. We want to have a full portfolio.
Yeah.
That people have the choice to say, okay, I need a smaller one or a cheaper one, or I want a mid-range, or I want to have a high-end. And we want to have all the experience across the portfolio. And we want to see the look and feel for a Lumia. And it's amazing.
So speaking of extending your portfolio, you mentioned tablets just a minute ago.
Yeah.
Can you talk about the tablets that are coming or are here?
We have a gorgeous tablet. It's the Surface Pro 3. Okay. And it's amazing. It's an amazing tablet.
Are smaller form factor tablets on the horizon?
I'm talking only about it.
I tried, guys. I'm sorry.
She tried so hard.
I cannot talk about any others.
I tried.
but have a look at the Surface Pro 3.
Well, Chippy is using it over here, right? This is a productivity platform to cover all of Mobile World Congress. And yes, you have to give them credit for this. It's a gorgeous tablet. It's super fast, has an amazing display. The form factor itself is great.
He's editing his videos on it.
Everything.
Yeah. Everything. Intel's QuickSync is excellent. Yeah.
And our stand, we have also the Pro 3 with Windows 10. And it's amazing. It's amazing hardware with the new software on it. It's great. It's great hardware.
Do you have this new Surface, this 85-inch Surface at your booth?
Oh, yeah. Our
is it at your booth?
Yeah, we have it on the booth.
Oh, my God. What am I doing here? I am going to head over to the Microsoft.
The Surface Hub.
Oh, my God. You're in Hall 2?
No,
Hall 3. Just down at the other end.
Oh, my God. I need to go there. Because this is, seriously, I told this already to Greg. I said, Greg, you know what? I think we need this for our office. We were really in need of this device.
Yeah, that's great. Have it in an office. You have a full experience about Office. You can inking on the device. You can have a camera. You can have a chat with your colleagues. You can have a Skype chat. That's cool.
Yeah. No, and I think Sasha nailed it. It's need, not want. We need it for us.
No, exactly. Okay, I mean, we have one huge advantage in our office that at least one wall is a huge whiteboard.
Yeah.
Right? So, and we're constantly using it to draw, Ron. But we can't really copy it.
Yeah.
What I would love to have this touchscreen experience on an 85-inch, right? And where we can just make notes on it, and then we can send it right away to everyone. Where we can draw stuff, right? This is just perfect.
What you do in the moment? You write on whiteboard
and then you have to take a picture.
Take a picture and set the picture.
Which also works, right?
Yeah, that works. But now you can inking. You can do a lot, and then say, okay, send it to my OneNote. I have it on also the Office and stuff on it, and then send it.
Plus, you can of course make. Oh, that was me. Sorry, the song was me. That was any kind of breaking news. Something happened in the world.
Something happened on the internet.
What happened?
Someone is wrong on the internet. I'm sorry. I need to respond. In general, I know we should really talk about products, but I mean the new Surface is a product, and once again, I think what Microsoft launched in January, this launch event was one of the most exciting ones of the last 12 years in this 12 months, 12 years. Jeez. Oh my God. I'm making some bold statements over here.
iPhone what?
It was like super exciting. Not only, of course, that we saw the long-expected Windows 10 and that we saw how it's now creating the seamless experience all over the different platforms, something that actually was first announced at Build 2014 already. Like, we want to create this one environment for all of you guys, for all you developers over there, make it much easier for you and help you to get into our ecosystem. But then when they got this amazing Surface, I think it's called Surface Touch, right?
Surface Hub.
When they were showing this, no one expected anything like this. And then they also kicked off the HoloLens. And I was like, what the?
Yeah.
No, now we're talking.
Yeah.
This is so exciting.
HoloLens is also a great idea.
You also have it at your booth?
No, we haven't at the booth.
Okay, now we're coming over.
Maybe on the Build conference.
Yeah.
Steven says more information coming on the Build conference in April in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And then at this Build conference, we're talking about Windows 10, what's coming, and it's 21st of January, 21st of January was an amazing event.
Yeah.
Was to see how it works, Windows 10 also on the phone. It's the cross experience about hardware on the tablet, PC, and phone, and that's amazing. And you talk about the Windows Insider.
Yeah.
I can, as a normal customer, I can have an insider. I can have now the software on my device, on PC or on the tablet and the phone, and I can give feedback to Microsoft.
And there are actually over 3 million of them are downloaded already.
Yes, and we want to have feedback from the customer. How it works? Have you problems? What we can do? What we can do with the software that we have? The best OS for the customers. We hear the customer. We say, okay, we work with the customers, and that's important. And we started last year with Windows, with the tablets, and then the PC, and now we have it also on the phone. That's amazing.
And once again, in my opinion, just another statement and another perspective on somehow, shall I say, the new Microsoft, but somehow it is, right? Something changed in this company. I did an interview like 2 years ago. It was last year in May, I think so. And did an interview for Microsoft about Office 365 and how my work, the way I'm working when I'm mobile changed a little bit. And I told them, you know what, I just wish that you would be a little bit more bold about that you're a really cool company, that you're creating amazing technology, right? A lot of people just only know you for Windows and for the Xbox, right? But, well, just to give you an idea what is coming out of the Microsoft labs, we were publishing videos from 2004 or 2005 where they had amazing devices about multi-touch, using a multi-touch mouse, or where they were using a device to have a projector, a mobile projector that is projecting a UI on every surface where you could interact with. This is coming from this company that's over 10 years old. If you would see this right now on the market, everyone would say, oh my, this is still like science fiction. But this is coming out of their labs. Yeah. And I would just love to see more stuff like the new Surface, like the HoloLens, because I know that Microsoft can do these things.
Yeah, and that's so great. I'm for Microsoft. And when you think about Microsoft, you think, okay, Microsoft is Windows, as Office, or as Xbox. But we have so much more. When you see Azure, Azure with it, all what we have with our cloud services, it's amazing. Yeah. It's really amazing. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know how huge this business is for Microsoft and where they are in the market, right? It's just kind of happening. It's this invisible technology, right, that you can't really see, but a lot of big companies are relying on and using this infrastructure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's selfie time.
It's selfie time. Yeah, we have.
Sorry, I had to have a play.
Yeah, we have by the XL. We have a 5 megapixel front camera with a wide angle. Wide angle, it's great. I can have more friends, more people.
Oh, that's great.
Eat cheese.
Awesome. Oh, and we're totally in focus.
Of course.
Excellent.
There you go. Look at this.
Oh, here.
No,
Oh,
the other
Yeah.
one.
do it here.
We do that.
There we go.
That's a good one.
And you can see the way I just kind of like tapped the screen and the phone moved a little bit. Totally worked out. We look great. I look really happy.
So yeah, once again, well, I'm a Windows user, and yes, Microsoft is one of our sponsors, but they don't need to tell me what kind of operating system I have to use. Yes, I'm using Windows because I love Windows. I love the customization of Windows. I'm using Windows for the last 20 years because I just love this operating system. If I would love another one, I would just probably use another one. What I see over here, what you started with the Lumia 9, by the acquisition of Nokia and getting this into your portfolio, how all of this was kind of expanding, how we're getting a gaming console in there, how you have your cloud services in the background. Of course, this bestseller Office 365 to create the seamless experience over so many different platforms.
Yeah, that's right.
There is probably, even if you compare this, and you have to be very, very honest, straightforward with this, if you compare this even to Apple, Google, this is the most complex ecosystem in the world in terms of what kind of different services you can get, what kind of different platforms. There's nothing like Microsoft has to offer in this, right? There's no Google gaming console, right? And the way you can connect your Xbox account to your Windows Phone, and right now with Windows 10, right, where I can actually play on my PC.
Yeah, that's true.
The console is somewhere else. I think that is so cool.
Yeah,
Now,
that's true.
The other thing, sorry, I have to bring this up. The other thing that comes on Lumia devices is Cortana, and I can't seem to connect her to the Wi-Fi at the booth, but I love Cortana. Seriously, she's so sassy.
That's cool. Yeah, she helps a lot. Cortana,
she has attitude.
She has attitude. And the thing is that when you ask questions, the answers are extremely contextual versus Google Now or Siri, right? It's like, I'm thinking about going for a coffee in Williamsburg, right? And then it's like, here are 9 coffee shops in Williamsburg. And I'm like, oh, thanks, Cortana, right?
Yeah. But yeah, we know where you are, and then Cortana can show, okay, what's on around? What is the best, not showing only, hey, there are 7 coffee shops, there are 7 good coffee shops.
Yeah.
You offered you the best coffee shops. Yeah, that's true.
It's not always Starbucks in the recommendation, which is nice.
Yes.
which is a good thing. So, if you guys want to check out what's going on with Microsoft in these days, actually they just released another video about Windows 10 and the integration of Cortana. I think it just came out yesterday. You can look it up on the Microsoft channel. But in general, it's happening. I love what you guys are doing here in the entry-level sector. And if you want to see what Nicole did with Cortana, you should just go onto our YouTube channel. So she took Cortana over to New York.
Yeah, I went on a date with Cortana in New York. Yeah, Cortana and I had a date, and at the end of the video, it got a little awkward.
So just head over to our YouTube channel. Check it out over there. We're going to have a little break right now for about 10 minutes. Kai, thank you so much once again for showing up, right? Yeah. Also, a long-time visitor here on our TechLounge stream. We're going to be back very soon at 11:30-ish. It's going to be Nicole and me talking about things at Mobile World Congress.
I'm going to reveal incredibly personal things about Mobilegeeks and Sasha and his smartphone usage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, he doesn't even know what I'm talking about.
I'm not sure if I want to be on the stream then. Guys, thank you so much. See you soon.